What's cracking? This is Bruce Matthew, your host show of Metric Scout Fantasy Football, and I'm still on the Combine train. I'm still talking about the Combine. The only YouTube channel, the only Dynasty Fantasy Football YouTube channel that's still focused on the Combine. I think I already got 5-6 videos out. I still got more planned to bring out to you guys. Got a lot of stuff to talk about here. These metrics are very important. They're very important to analyze. But one thing I want to hit on today is Isaiah Spiller. He did not lose anything from not running in the Combine, from not participating in drills. He has not dropped in stock. This Combine is not a main driver to these players' evaluations. One thing that kind of impacted the landscape of the running back spot was Kenneth Walker doing better than expected on the drills, and Breece Hall just crushing it, but Isaiah Spiller himself did not hurt himself. I see a lot of people discounting him, dropping him in the rankings, or talking negatively about him. And if you weren't down on him before the Combine, you shouldn't be down on him because he didn't run. First off, stated that he had like an abdominal injury or whatever that he was going through, did not participate. That's cool. I hope he gets better on that. But again, just because you didn't run at the Combine doesn't mean you're slow. It doesn't mean this or that. It means you didn't run at the Combine. Maybe he'll run on his pro day. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. But guess what? We have the film to go off of. We have certain websites, certain places that analyze his speed on a miles per hour basis. One thing we know is that he can hit over 20 miles per hour, which is fast enough to get it done at the NFL level, which is good to go. We know he's not the fastest guy. We know he's not a blazer, but we also know he's not a sloth. The one thing that is going to impact his dynasty value is where he goes in the draft. If he falls out of the second round and into the third or even further, that is going to tumble his stock. That is what I'm looking at. From what I see a player that is more than likely going to get selected in the second round. But from what I also hear from on social media, that there's a chance that he could fall past that, maybe third or so. But we just got to see. On average in mock drafts, on like mockdraftdatabase.com or whatever it is, he's going in the second round, but that doesn't mean a thing. Once the draft happens, that's when we get the actual selections. But as of right now, for me, I have them mixed into the big three of running backs. I have them all together. I'm seeing them where they go. I think I have Breece Hall weighted the heaviest. Kenneth Walker and Isaiah Spiller, I'm just monitoring their status in the draft. Kenneth Walker honestly had an increased value for me. Isaiah Spiller didn't move for me. I'm not moving him just because he didn't run at the Combine. I think these are three very good running back prospects, and I just want to see where Spiller goes in the draft. If he falls in the draft, then I'll make my move. However, if he gets drafted in the second or third round, good as gold for me. From what I see on tape, more than good enough to get the job done at the NFL level, and that's all I need to do. And also, when it comes to his size, when it comes to the athleticism that is showcased on tape, showcased from the miles per hour, more than good enough to get the job done. Is he the hyper-athletic prospect like a Jonathan Taylor? No. Is he good enough to get the job done? Can he do some good things in the passing game? Can he be a three-down workhorse? Yes. Will an NFL team believe so? That's what we're waiting to see, but that could happen, and if it does, he's cemented as one of the top running backs in his class. If he falls, third round, fourth round, further, down in the rankings he goes. Draft capital is huge for running backs. Draft capital is the indicator that shows us that this running back is going to get the opportunity to perform soon in their career. Not all the time. There's guys like Christine Michael, obviously. There's guys that fall on their face. But more than likely, that running back who gets drafted in the second round or earlier will get the opportunity to prove themselves early in their career. That's what I'm looking at the most when it comes to the big three of this running back class. And that's what I'm looking at too when it comes to those other guys who's outside that big three, because we could get some surprise hits or some prize guys who has some potential to get some touches early in their career. But that's all I have for you right now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Every subscription matters. It fuels me to keep pumping out this content. Fuels me to keep going over tape, numbers, and everything else. Fuels me to help you with your rookie drafts. But again, I want to thank you, and I'll catch you next time.